Hello, everybody. This is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro, here at the beautiful Grand Vista Marriott in Orlando, Florida. Hey, listen, if you all didn't get a chance to watch the APGA at Torrey Pines, it was a it was fun to watch. It was interesting, watching a lot of the young brothers and others, or whatever, a nice, diverse group of people, playing in some on a tough golf course, playing in those conditions. And some decent scores out there. That little young Grimes shot a nice one, and the young gentleman, I can't pronounce his name, that was from South Africa, the amateur that won. Congratulations to him. But today, I'm gonna do a video on the gentleman Chase Johnson. Now, I watched Chase Johnson, on the 18th hole. He was, and, I noticed that, he chips cross-handed. Now, there's other people out there who chip cross-handed. And if you like chipping cross-handed, that's fine. But I don't know if, I can't say because I don't have the history on Chase, but I don't know if that's something that he's done, all throughout his career. Now, I know VJ Singh, VJ went to the cross-handed chipping. You all see me hit cross-handed. There's guys out there who play cross-handed. But what I've come to understand, or I'm asking this question, did the individuals go to the cross-handed or that situation based on something that was happening? Something, and I've heard people say that, it eliminates the overpowering of the right hand and such and such. Well, I don't know if it really does that. I think what it does, it puts you in a position to properly use the right hand. Now, as I said before, one of the biggest problems, and people, you all have to forgive the noise. Like I said, I'm outside. It's all kinds of stuff going on out here today, but I'm going to do my best to make this video clear that you can understand it. That's why I got this nice mic now. So what I've come to understand is that when the individuals who are chipping or something of that nature from a cross-handed standpoint, what it really does, it actually gets all of your fingers of the trail hand on the golf club that allows you to actually use the hand. When people start losing their chipping, a lot of times it's come from an understanding that the thumb is 50% of the strength in your hand, and it starts taking over the entire golf swing. And a lot of people don't know that or understand that. That's why in my book, Dead Fingers and Middle Wrists, that's why when you squeeze that dead finger and get it on there, what the dead finger does, it forces the entire hand to have to match that strength and basically balances out the thumb in essence. So when you're chipping, and if you choose to chip cross-handed, let me give you a few tips of what you should do. You all have seen me do a video when I talked about what's his name, Steve Stricker and Jason Day, how they have that little smooth little rocking motion. People, give me a second here. The gentleman is right behind me with the weed eater or whatever that is. But hey, you don't want to stop people from doing their work. So, let him do as he does. But he'll be out of here in just a few. Doesn't take long. But anyway, I mean, he's really, he's digging on something. I don't know what it is, but it's getting there. Anyway, you'll watch me chip a few of them here cross-handed. And that's it. It sounds like he's trying to cut tar out of something. Yeah. Now, let me just get back to that. Y'all saw me chip a few there. I got to get past the noise. But anyway, one of the biggest things is when I was watching Chase, chipping that, as I said, I wonder, what his reasons are. I'd love to find that out. But like I said, when I was talking about Jason Day and Steve Stricker, now if you're going to chip cross-handed, now one thing you have to understand that when that lead hand goes on there, it actually straightens out the arm. Now I said in the video that when Steve Stricker and them chip, that here's the radius bone right here that controls the hand, and here's the radial head, that you want to feel like the radial head pulls back as the hand goes forward. So if you're going to chip cross-handed, that's the action that you want to feel. You want to feel as if that radial head is going back. That allows you to stay in this condition to where you can chip and pitch. Now, one of the issues that Chase had is that when he was in the tall grass, and he didn't chip it out or he didn't pitch it out. And they talked about, though, he didn't, the for or the cross hand doesn't create speed. Well, it actually will create speed if you know how to do it. Now, although he may go cross hand and others may go cross handed to try to feel like they're eliminating the right hand, once you properly get the right hand on there, in essence, I mean, you can really throw some thumping on that. You can thump that, and I'm knocking these ones completely across the green here, but you can actually get some power and some speed to it if you truly understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Like I said, in my book, Dead Fingers and Middle Wrist, once you get those dead fingers on there, regardless if you're cross-handed or you're just regular-handed, whatever you want to do, once you get those dead fingers locked in there, it activates the hand to almost take the pressure or that squeezing motion of the fingers of the thumb, especially out. Now, one of the things we've learned to take this finger and this index finger and we squeeze it together. Well, that people puts a lot of pressure on the swing. Now, you saw Brett Snedeker, who used to take his thumbs off there. There's reasons for that. So if you want to chip that way, make sure you get that sensation like Steve Stricker, that radius bone stays back, and you just swing it through. So it really is a good motion. And I do like it, around the greens in a sense, because all it does is create a rocking motion that allows you to go back and forth. And more importantly, it allows you to get your arms over, which is a good thing in essence. But as I said, with Chase Johnson, I really would like to know exactly, what his real concern was there. When he went to the cross-handed, was it just out of he thought it was better, or did he go basically because it was something that he just needed to because something else that went bad? I'd really like to know that one. Hey, people, if you like this video, and I'm sorry about the noise, but once again, we're outside and they're taking a lot of stuff down from that was during the PGA show. But if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to join my channel, $9.99 a month. I go into some things and I talk about one of the reasons, with the dead fingers grip, one of the reasons of why, you really, really need that dead finger pressure in a sense to balance out the hands. I really shows a good video about how that what's really setting the hands and why. Now that's in my membership channel. Definitely check that out. And also, people, I'm going to do a video, and I want you to make sure you see this video too. I'm going to do a video that's going to talk about. I watched a video of Shane Lowry, British Open champion. Is that when he comes down in his irons, his pinky comes off. And I've heard Luke Donald and others, doing a broadcast at Bay Hill last year. I recorded and saw it where they was asking, he's like, he don't really know why he did it. He said something he just did as a child. And they don't really know why he did it. Well, that book, Dead Fingers in the Middle Wrist in Sports, I can explain to you exactly why he did it. And I'm going to do a video on such. But once again, people, if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Hey, don't be shy. Go ahead and spend the $9.99, less than $120 a year, and go ahead and join my membership. And, and see those little things that I continuously talk about, because I'm not talking about the golf swing in that regard. I am building the top-down golf swing system and philosophy and the Y swing lift and shift. I am building it inside of my membership. And when you're done, you'll be able to take a golf swing to the golf course that not only repeats, but truly works. And you have an understanding of why. Charles Calhoun, a.k.a. the Shade Tree Pro, always good golfing.